reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's the American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him, and regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Another 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Softly hit here to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number one. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He won the National League Hank Aaron Award last year. That goes to the best offensive player in the league, hands down. That's why the award is there, and he was so deserving. He's a heck of a hitter.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. In there for strike one, 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that two-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, how often do you see this? The reigning Cy Young Award winner facing the reigning MVP. This is a cool matchup.
Just underway here at Fenway Park. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
2-1 now.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Drilled right back up the middle. Pedroia has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Jake Arrieta gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Ball one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, we're looking at a ball club that really needs some leadership. They need one person to kind of step up, take his game to another level. They were shut out yesterday. They've been struggling lately. Just nothing flowing. Maybe a big hit, a big home run will ignite them and get things turned around.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Batting 3rd, the shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the 1st. Arrieta into the windup. First pitch on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Mookie Betts, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LaStella has it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia, you talk about a Gold Glove gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's Gold Glove worthy. And then gritty, don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
Here's Addison Russell, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he misses with it. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes, and he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Into the stands. He got it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Hanley Ramirez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Hanley Ramirez.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. Pulled a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Smoked on the ground, left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch on its way. Ground ball left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, center fielder John Jay.
Standing in, John Jay, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The payoff pitch one more time. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Number 25, center fielder Jackie
Into the
Bradley
windup and the
Jr.
pitch. In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Fouled back. Now another 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Contreras recovers, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He Went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the 1-0. Bradley runs. Pitch inside the. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Squared that one up just a little late. Arrieta's got his target. Here's the 2-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in for his second at bat, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at bat. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies.
Yeah.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Right side hit hard. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Well, that was a nice swing in that opposite field base hit. He's using the whole field. He's off to a great start. If he stays like this could be a monster year for him.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. Hit down the line at first. Rizzo is there. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now here it comes. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone, 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Mitch Moreland would be next. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Payoff pitch one more time. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly through 4. Still tied, 0-0. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kyle Schwarber.
First offering on its way. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Bradley. Still going back. And it's gone into the monster seats. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell.
Addison.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. He's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Halfway home tonight from Fenway Park. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Right side and right into the shift. Russell's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting the third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Line drive to left. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he'll step off and try again. Arrieta is ready. Here it is on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either. And now the count is full. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Jay has a read on it. And that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
In now is John Jay. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. A high fastball is in there.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a looper to left. Benintendi is going to get there. One down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
First baseman number 44.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Chopper, foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Contreras is on his way home. And the runner from second is in to score.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
There's a shot out to right center field. And this will find the wall now, way out deep into the triangle. And to score, the runner from second. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, Matt, he's homered in this game. Drives in a run right there. This is 3rd RBI of the ball game. He's doing his part.
Eduardo Rodriguez, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
Standing in now, Addison Russell. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Cubs lead this one 4-0. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. And he makes the throw to first. Pedroia is retired. 2 down now.
Left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Dribbled to the right side. And he'll reach first safely.
He was starting to settle in. He has retired 7 hitters in a row. That base hit right there kind of breaks it up. And now let's see how he's out of the stretch. Hasn't been there for a while.
Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. Last time through was a base hit. Arrieta sets. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Cubs. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Jason Hayward is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches. We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Tommy La Stella. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Changeup called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley on the run. Around first, digging for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
John Jay.
Matt Caesar will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Matt Caesar will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Now here's the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Digging in once again, Hanley Ramirez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That's a ball.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
That misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez.
Hey, as we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
First offering on its way. Mitch Moreland comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Runner at first here, one man out. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time. 4-1 now.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Hector Rondon takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Caesar. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Looking to minimize the damage here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on it.
The 1-0 pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Moreland rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that little soft liner did a nice job of staying with it, and the runner scoring from second base on that play. That's a nice aggressive run.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubbies are in front, 4-2. Tyler Thornburg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
47, Tyler Thornburg.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Into the windup and the pitch. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg, 0 for 7. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Pitching for Chicago, number 46, Pedro Strop.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Yeah, well, down two, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is taken here for ball four. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Xander Bogaerts is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
1-0 pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. His career line against Pedro Strop. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Smoke toward third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. Eighth inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hanley Ramirez is at the plate as he watches ball one.
This is a big at bat. You're down two right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
Here's the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get it a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Marco Hernandez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Now pitching for Chicago.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. first offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out. Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox leave them loaded. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Robbie Ross enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. In the air to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, shortstop, Addison.
Here's Addison Russell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt. But if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
1 out and a runner on second base. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Swihart corrals it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Tommy LaStella.
Javier Baez will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get... Javier Baez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
So digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 6 tries. Wade Davis comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. I tried to pull back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Comes set and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box now, Blake Swihart. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now he'll step off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's the pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
4-2 the final score tonight. Jake Arrieta earns the win, his 2nd. Wade Davis earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. His record is now 2-1. Credit the save to Wade Davis, his 6th. The loss goes to Rick Porcello. He falls to 1-3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.